back, everybody. Welcome back to the Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, famed Rothstein, aka Michael Snackson, aka Bay O Wolf, aka Malcolm Excellence, aka Hacksaw Jim Thuggin. Today's Monday, August 19th, 2024. We are entering our sixth season of giving you free picks, and they'll continue. All right, and today we've got the start of the college football season, so we've got futures for you today. All right, college football futures. So make sure you like, subscribe, sign up for notifications, leave comments on the show. Tell me what you think. All right, because as you know on this channel we do some other stuff. As you've seen on some of our other interviews and whatnot. But I'm trying not to hold you for too long today, okay? So go ahead and like and subscribe and whatnot. Um, College football futures. Remember last year? We killed last year. Um, Obviously at Georgia in the CFP, or no, not Georgia. No, we lost that one. Sorry, yeah, we lost that one. But no, we had Colorado Buffaloes to get over 3.5 total wins. They got four for us, maybe five, but they it hit for us. We also took Shador Sanders to get over 19.5 total touchdown passes. And I want to say he hit that in like week five, week six, something like that. He hit that really quickly for us. All right. So, um, so we got plenty of futures action for you today. All right. Um, Without further ado, let's get into it. Speaking of Colorado, um, I'm not suggesting you do this one, but I did it just on a after round tip, and I took Colorado to reach the playoff. As you know, there's a 12 playoff team this year, right? The sixth highest ranked conference titles, conference champions, and the sixth other uh, at large bids, I guess. So there's the group of five, and then one from I'm sorry, the Power Five, and then one from the Group of Five, and then the other guys will be six at large bids. All right, and I think one of those largest are going to be Colorado. Because you got two of the most dynamic players in college football on the same team, and that's quarterback Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter. Um, Hunter, by the way, is plus 600 to win the Heisman. Okay, um, but they've got him. They've got those two, and they you know they they're coming out with that me against the world attitude. Us against the world because media's knocking at them. They've been going at Dion since he came out, since he got nationally famous, 87, 88 at Florida State, at 89 when he signed on the dotted line, after being drafted by the Falcons. So it's nothing new to him. There's actually a good lesson in adversity for the players. All right, or staying focused for the players. So, but I took them to just some short money. I took them to get to the playoff plus 1,400. Nothing significant. Just I like the odds on that team. All right, but these next few I'm about to give you, definitely jump on these. All right, and let's start with the Sun Belt Conference. All right, just a random conference I picked, um, but I'm familiar with Appalachian State and Texas State and those guys, and we Appalachian State to took Appalachian State to win that conference, the Sun Belt Conference in 2024, and I got it at plus 300 and it's still plus 300. Okay, they got a returning quarterback, Joey Aguilar. He was the newcomer of the year for that conference last year. And they got an edge rusher, Nate Johnson, and a nice receiver, Caden Robinson, coming back. Appalachian State's always, in the money, um, finishing the money of this conference. So I like them plus 300 to win the Sun Belt. All right, Appalachian State, and then with the Atlantic Coast Conference, the ACC, you've got you're looking at more likely Clemson and Florida State, and I can't stand Dabo. I don't give a. I cannot stand that guy. I do not like him. Um, Coach Mike Norwood. Florida State, they're saying they're going to have four guys playing both ways this year. Like Travis Hunter of Colorado, Florida State saying they're going to have four guys doing that this year. So we'll see how that works out. But Florida State's got 52 Lettermen returning, and 10 of them were starters. Among those Lettermans returning, 5 of them are offensive linemen, and that's huge, especially when you got a new quarterback coming in, but who's experienced. DJ Ugalele started out at Clemson, went to Oregon State. Now he's at Florida State. So you don't think that game is going to be a little intense when he plays, when Florida State plays Clemson? But I took Clemson plus 280. Right now they're tied with Florida State. Plus both of them are plus 280 to win the ACC. I took Clemson. I think Clemson's going to come out with that and win that conference. All right, for plus 280. All right. A couple more here. Shedeur Sanders, speaking of which, last year he threw for like 3,300 yards. And I see this season coming in, his passing yards over under was 3150 and a half. And I took the over, of course. Remember last year, inexperienced, bad offensive line, and it was really his first year in 1A football, FCS or FBS. Yeah, FBS, isn't it? Division One's FBS. Division One for the old heads, all right. But that was his first year after coming from the HBCU, and he still threw it well over 3,200 yards. And now he gets transfers, more experience. For himself, his receivers are more experienced. They've got heat at all the skill positions. I mean, guys were going down, and the next guy will come in and catch 2 touchdowns the next weekend. Okay, so I took Shedeur Sanders over 3,150 and a half passing yards in the regular season. That's even money, plus 100. All right, Shedeur Sanders over 3,150 and a half passing yards in the regular season. All right, just a few more we got here. Well, the Heisman winner. All right, odds on the Heisman winner. I told you about Travis Hunter of Colorado. He's plus 600. Okay, Shedeur is plus 2,500 if you want to go on a long shot. Like I said, it's possible, because his dad Dion's gonna have him chucking it. All right, but you got Carson Beck of Georgia, quarterback, returning quarterback. He's at plus 800, and you got Dylan Gabriel of Oregon. Oregon's one of those sleeper picks to win the national title. I just don't see it happening. They're going to get beat up in the Big Ten at first year. They're not ready for that type of pounding every weekend. Because if one thing for sure, 2 things are certain, the Big Ten is going to have linemen that are 330 that are coming to smoke you. They're not going to have those 290 linemen. You know what I'm saying? That they usually have in the Pac-10. But, yeah, Mr. Gabriel, he's plus 700 to win the Heisman. You know who I took? I took Jalen Milrose, the Alabama quarterback. You gotta remember that last play that he had last year, with the bad snap. That that was the last play of Nick Saban's coaching career. He retired. Alabama didn't have a chance to win the title. That play lost the game and everything. And that's one of those make you or break you plays. And I think it's gonna make him. He's coming. He's got a new coach now, the coach from Washington, Kalen DeBrewer or whatever. New offense. He's got a lot. He's got a little bit to prove there. He's got some demons to erase. I think that, like I said, that's one of those make you or break you plays. I think it's gonna make you. I took Jalen Milrose to win the Heisman. When I got him, it was plus 1,400. Now it's plus 1,200. Jalen Milrose to win the Heisman plus 1,200. I jump on that. Okay. And then lastly, to win the national title, you know, uh, got some heat out there. You got Georgia, you got Ohio State at plus 370 right now. You got Oregon at plus 715 right now. Those are the only ones that I think that really have a legitimate shot, except for this team, them down south Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia, I took them to win the national title. When I took them, um, they were plus 275. Uh, they changed. Odds have gotten a little slightly worse for them, but it's still plus 290. Georgia, they're in their Alabama run right now, where they're just kind of invincible. That the toughest out in college football, and it's everybody's national title when they come into town. And Kirby Smart, he's from the Alabama coaching line. He's one of Nick Saban's defensive coordinators. It's Georgia's time, and they're going to win this national title. I like them at plus 290. But I do like Ohio State. I must admit, Ohio State's going to be they're going to be a tough out this year. But you're going to see just how much dominant they are over Oregon in October. I think it's August. I think it's October 12th. Ohio State, they come out as number 2. Oregon coming out as number 3. And that might even be like the first week of the rankings as well. But yeah, they play that Saturday. You'll see. Oregon just isn't ready for Big Ten football like that. Not right now. Obviously they will be, but just not right now. But I digress because of Georgia is going to win the national title plus 290. Okay, so there you have it. You got plenty of time. Get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And the show's motto: there's games to be played, there's money to be made. Trust me, we'll be here every weekend for college and NFL football. All right, the NFL show comes out 2 weeks from today. Okay, that Monday before the Chiefs and Ravens game on a Thursday. Okay, and speaking of which, this coming weekend we've got week 0 of college football. We'll have that for you, because I know we got Florida State and Georgia Tech. Okay, you might want to check that out, because we're gonna come out smoking that day. Okay, we'll probably have some baseball in that as well because, it's not a lot of college football kind of picks up in earnest on that Thursday the 29th. Then definitely week 1 is the 24th is week 0. Week 1 is the 31st of August. So we'll have action all that time. All right. But until then, make sure you like, subscribe, leave comments on the channel, and we'll be back to holler at you. But until then, everybody be well. Peace.